Hello guys, welcome back again. So in my server, as I told you guys how I would like to do it. So this is how. So I uploaded my files and my script in the server. I'll be going in my server. I'll be going in my server like cd and go to that folder I just created. So in there you will see two of the files I just uploaded, heart.arff and heart.sh. Okay, so all I have to do is run the script sh, yeah, .sh. So if I press enter, it will be automatically generating based on my script these three pattern files. So what does the pattern files have? So if I open it, so if you see, like, I given a strain file, I given 303 data, considering 50% of the whole data set, and there have 26 inputs and 20 and only two outputs. So if you see in this row, there is 22 in total 28 data, and all of the data is represented as 1 and zeros, and values in between 1 and 0. So this is what a pattern file looks like, and it will be able to load in the JavaNNS. However, it was supposed to load in, but I don't know, there is some issues with it. It wasn't show when I was trying to load this file in JavaNNS, it was saying like input file format invalid. So all I had to do is just copy this portion from leaving only s, and copying this whole thing in a new text file and pasting it in that text file and typing it s before this nns part, just this s, and then at the end of the file I had to just press enter to create a new file. And when I saved that text file as .pat, then that was when I was able to load in these files in my JavaNNS. I don't know the exact reason. I would love to know. If you guys know, try to get me about that. But this is how it worked for me. I hope it works for you guys as well. Okay, so now we'll be going to like where my JavaNNS is. So I'll be running my JavaNNS through the server. But if you can, it's easier to get in your local machine. You can easily get it. So just get it in your local machine. So it's less time consuming and everything. JavaNNS env.sh and then JavaNNS. Okay, now it will be loading in JavaNNS software. So that we'll be using for learning and designing our network and everything. So this is how it will be loading in. So this is how loading in the file looks like. So this is where the display is, where we can see all of our network and everything. Okay, now if we go to our file, open it, so all I have to do is just open it. So you can do whatever way you like. So go home. In there, this is my file folder. So in there I have .pat files. Alright, so these are the files I just got created. So click open, and it opened it, but it will not be showing anything. So these are the tools we'll be using it. Using control panel, we'll be using it for patterns training and testing. And then these ones create, so we'll be creating some layers, so layers of inputs and outputs, as I told you. So if I type in here, say we're having 26 inputs, right? So we'll be going input. So if I click input, create, it will be creating me 26 inputs to be exact. Then just copy it, move it up there, copy it, moving up there. Alright, so I want to have 10 hidden nodes to perform processing in between of those files. So create 10 hidden nodes. So there's a 10 hidden nodes. I just got it created. Okay. Alright, so there's a 10 hidden nodes, and then if I create only two outputs, as I told earlier in my script as well, and from the data class attribute we had only two output files. So this is all my output. So this is how my network is. And then I go to in my tools, go create, go to connection, and that's how I connect my nodes and create my design network. So go connect and feed forward, just click connect and it will be creating my design network. So there, as I loaded my data, going to patterns, selecting only train file with validation file when learning. So this one, this value represents learning rate, this value represents epochs or cycles, how many times it's running. So you click init, learn all, so you'll be seeing this is how it learning performs. So go to file, go save data. Okay, so I'll be saving it as data. I'll be saving it at .res files. Okay, .res files, so like 100 cycles, 0.2 learning rate, and no, sorry, 10 hidden nodes, 0.2 learning rate, and 100 cycles. And this is train, based on train. This is how I save data. It's just my way of naming convention. You can follow yours if you want. So if I click save, it will be asking me whether I would like to include the input pattern and output pattern as well. I would definitely, I need it. Okay, click OK. So this is how I do the learn train part, and this is how I do the test part. So if I go to test, I don't do anything now, just save it so that we can compare between train and test, and with validations how our network is doing, is it learning properly or not. So all I have to do is, instead of train, I have to press test and then save it .res, and then that's it. So it's saved, and it will be asking me to include uh, whether I would love to include the patterns. I would definitely would love to, and then press OK. So now if I go to in here, load in, press refresh, so it definitely saved it. So if I go here, so this is how, so this is based on train file, this is number of input, this is number of output, so pattern and how many patterns are there. So there's all my inputs and outputs here based on each pattern. So I ran 303 patterns to be exact. So these are my results from training, and this is my result from testing. So this is 182 pattern. So this is all the patterns. So, and now all you have to do is analyze based on your need. So that's how the JavaNNS thing works for this assignment. Hope it would be helpful for you guys. See you soon. Thank you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me.